chatting with Mutabaruka.
When I say the name Alan Hope, only a select few people would have any sort of idea to whom I speak. If I say Mutabaruka, then visions of Sankofa, we hear a saw with the cutting edge, or we hear some sort of dub poetry. Mutabaruka, welcome to Eli.
Give thanks.
Unplugged.
Give thanks.
What's your greatest memory of school?
But I never like it. I never like school. That's the greatest memory. I really do want to leave. It's 4 years I spent there. I really want to leave. Trust me, I couldn't take the whole heap of classwork and detention.
So you got detention?
A while.
Why?
I never used to do the homework. I never have no time for the work. I have to go and marathon and party and something. I never really have no time to do it. So I get detention because the teacher, him usually deliberately give me a whole heap of maths. Because I know, say, well, really, we have to go out and them something. And I can't done 100 maths thing by now and the next Monday. So we come and never do more sight and him tell you to sit down and do it in a detention room after class.
So schoolwork was not your priority? Whilst going to school?
What was my priority now? Some very interesting teachers who did it, like Marcus Garvey Jr. and Loxley Comrie. Them man, they make me stay there most interesting because they show me black power. And that is what we did into as a school youth. We was really interested in the movement of black people and the consciousness. So Malcolm X, Stokely Carmichael, Rap Brown, all of these people have. So we used to get these books, even though they was banned. These teachers used to have them. And that is really what was very interesting in that school to me.
And this was in which year?
I think in 68 I go there. Leave from Wesley School and go there. So anytime they have meeting, as youth, we usually go there for hear a different perspective, a different view. But my interest was really reading. And the book that really turned me was the autobiography of Malcolm X. In a school, even though it was banned, because we used to take out the cover of them and put some love novel cover upon them that people don't know what we are read. The autobiography of Malcolm X actually changed my perspective for how I view self,
How so? Because
here's a man who was really terrible out the road. I mean, like terrible. They used to call him Reds, because they're really red. And him go to prison and start to read and became one of the greatest black advocate and nationalists the world has ever known. He is like an international hero to most people who talk about black redemption and black liberation. And that really struck me that, all right, so you can do something. You don't care which part of the day, you can be something, even in prison, and when him come out, him show himself as one of the greatest heroes.
So Malcolm X for you at that time was more important than Marcus Garvey?
No, what happened was that Marcus Garvey lead me to these things. Because Marcus Garvey Jr., which is the eldest son of Marcus Garvey, he used to have an organization. I would join the organization.
The name of it?
The NU, I think is African Nationalist Union, something like that. And we used to go to Amy Jakes Garvey house, which is Marcus Garvey's wife, at 12 Mona Road. And that also helped to solidify certain consciousness in a way. To know that we could have really sit down with Amy Jakes Garvey, sometimes have some serious heated argument with her, and have some other ones, people, a whole heap of man there like Ben Broody, who was the Press Association president one time, Julian Jingles, a whole heap of man, but Loxley Comrie is the one who introduced me to Malcolm X, an album named Message to the Grassroots. When we listen to it in our office, because we used to play it, I was sitting in our office. I mean, we're supposed to do schoolwork. In the office, I tell us, listen to this. And that helped for shape Mutabaruka.
Were you also having these conversations at home with your parents?
No, sir. My parents, I used to live with my mother. My mother was about, because me and I used to live, my mother was about how she would get through the next day. And then she leave and go to America, go do domestic work. So my mother wasn't about black power. My mother was about reading and watching movies. about European mythology movies, you know, Queen Elizabeth I, you know, Hercules, all of these, you know, Rome, fall of the Roman Empire, all of these things, I see my mother watch. And she talked to me about it. Because she never think very much of the European history and European culture, because she started to read it and understand it clearly. So that helped me also. So that when we move into the African perspective now, I start to look and say, if you want to understand Africa, you have to really understand Europe too. And that now helps me start to go back and make up now and remember the things that my mother used to say, and also the movies where she used to carry me. Because she used to carry me to a movie every Monday night.
Where?
Palace Theatre, along Victoria Avenue. You know, it's the only road in Jamaica we have 4 different names. It starts at East Queen Street and end up in Rockford. You have Winwell Road, Victoria, and East Queen Street. Well, you have the theatre, Palace, right at the corner of South Camp Road. And then you have Gaiety. Gaiety was in opposite Central Police Station. And then you have Rialto, which was the opposite Bellevue. So them 3 theatres there was theatres where my mother used to carry me go. And then when I used to live with my granny now, we go to Ambassador Theatre and
Where's your grandmother?
My grandmother used to live at Jonestown.
So you were born in Raytown?
Yeah, we were born in Raytown, but between Raytown, anyway my mother moved me there, plus Jonestown. Because when my granny did there was a fair place. So she used to sell a market, and we used to love going up on weekend because she go to market between Friday and Saturday night. And we stayed at the market until she ready to leave. Sunday morning, she leave. We go to church.
And you go to church?
Baptist church. Yeah, my granny used to go to Baptist church.
And
my mother used to go Roman Catholic church. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that time I 8-year-old, 9-year-old, you know, we have to go.
This is eLive Unplugged. We take our very first break. On the other side, we get more details about church from Mutabaruka. Now, Muta, you were speaking about going to church at an early age.
What you thought of church at that time?
I never think of it, you know, it was just something to do as a youth. I never think about it. It was something to do as a youth, you know, my mother said me go to church. What me never like is that she tell me, say, I can't eat breakfast until I go to church. Because I have to take communion and all them something. You can't take communion, you have to have the blood of Jesus and the flesh of Jesus in you before you put any other thing in you. So that, I never understand them things at the time, you know. It's now that I reflect on it, I say how kind of weird it was, you know. That my mother really never used to go to church, but she sent me go. You know, as I said before for the next program, my mother never used to take wash out, and she had like, give me wash out and I go back to school. I never used to take wash out yet, you know, so we grew up that way there.
Maybe she took it as a child.
No, yeah, but me never see her take it yet. Me never see her take it yet, and she give me it, and she give me the food and make me get clogged up. You know, and she give me it. So you have between Roman Catholic Church with my mother and Baptist Church in Jonestown, that is the 2 churches them where me used to go. But as I say, it never make no difference to me as a youth. It never really make no difference.
And at the time, you used to wear shoes?
I mean, I wear shoes long. I'm a big man, I wear shoes, man.
Okay. So, didn't have any kind of growing up experience with your father?
No. My father dead when I was 8 years old.
What killed him?
I don't know what they must say, a pneumonia or something like that. You know, old people say, why be it at night, late at night? I mean, I say, but be it over 7, be it late at night, you know. And it's pneumonia them say kill him, pneumonia. But he was a slick virgin, you know.
You remember him?
Yeah, I remember him used to come at my granny yard, which is his mother, and him come check my mother. And them used to call him Churchill, because him dressed up in a pinstripe suit, and, you know, them shoes we have, you know, white and black, and you use white name, the whitening and do the white part and black do the black part, and then you have this felt hat and dress. Them call him Churchill. And you know, when you look at Churchill, you say, oh, Churchill dress. So I say him usually dress. But me never really, I don't remember no conversation with my father.
You used to get plenty beaten?
My mother used to beat me. I don't know if it's plenty, because when you're youth, you don't know if it's plenty or not. You just get beaten. I remember one time my mother chased me down at the yard, man, that tenement yard we live in that too. I don't remember as well, but you can just imagine, because them time my mother young, I can just imagine me I run from my mother run through the yard, and she catch me and beat me. But me always used to tell her friend, say, well, you know, say, I'm sorry when I beat him. You know, it's like after she don't beat me, she's sorry. You know, I guess most mother feel that way, they depend on the level of awareness. When we used to get locked out, when me used to get locked out is that me go party with my friend them and come home and knock on her door and she say, go back over here and sleep. And me end up asleep in some park. At a Machado Sport Club down South Camp Road, me end up asleep on the seat them down there. And I remember one time I go a Christmas market, New Year's Eve, me decide say me go walk go downtown. That I live at Kingston Garden and me go walk go downtown and me not check no time or nothing and me I say, and you know, me realize that the time kind of weird. No, me no bother go. Me just sleep in somebody's stall. We sleep in somebody's stall. I just say, cause I know say she not go open the door. But it never come like a weird thing to me. It just something. Me say, boy, I go stand the consequence. Cause me not left the party. Them what party not swing. Me not left the party. So otherwise, you know, me prepare get locked out. You know. But she can't. She do it a regular. It's a regular thing with me get locked out. Regular thing.
Is your mother still alive?
No, my mother dead. You know, she dead about 3 or 4 years. I think it's 3 years ago she passed away, you know, at 80 years old, you know, and that was something else. That was something else because for years I just me and my mother, you know, we never, the same room with my mother is one room. From me I grew up, me and my mother living in one room until she get married to our next brethren. I'm going to say a brethren, Jacob, you know, we say she moved in a 2-room. But when me and her did I live, everywhere me go, I just one room we live in her. So me I sleep on the bed, said we with she, and she beat me, she give me things. I mean, know that she love me, even though she never said she love me yet. It's one of them things where it's a unspoken love. You just know that she love you. But,
how?
Yeah?
How?
Just by the things that she do. As a mother, you know, she will fight. My mother will fight. We go down to school and go fight even she hears anybody trouble me and them something. One time she and her mother go for fight too. Because her mother come down at the school and a ball about her daughter this and her daughter. And my mother yes, so she come down there and she never talk to her mother again. Because her mother come down at my school, Wesley School, down at Rosemary Lane there and Tower Street. You know, but I didn't love my mother. You know, I love my mother because I see now that I look on it, I see say is a woman where stand up with her son and go through, and then she have 2 other children with my stepfather, and she shaped them, seriously shaped them, and now they make something of themselves, and me there. So even though she never like come side Rasta and them thing, me used to have to hide and go to Rasta meeting. You know, when she hears say me get mad and all them things, because I walk up and down barefoot and thing, she fly come back down here. Because people tell her how her son get mad down at Jamaica.
She was in America at the time.
Yeah, she had do domestic work. And I think it's why my cousin start the whole heap of alabaloo. My cousin never see me for years. And she see me down Harvard Street at work. And she call me Rai. The side of my father's side call me Rai and my mother's side call me Alan.
Why? Rai is your middle name?
Because Rai is my middle name. And when she look, me say, she named Darrell, and I say, Darrell? And she said, oh, this Rai? I say, yes. Oh, gosh, I also go say, Rai. Appear nice on the road. Lord God, Jesus Christ, look on Rai, get mad. What you do this? And somehow she go tell my mother, because she come from New York, and she tell my mother, and it was something else, because a whole heap of people didn't really feel say me I get mad. Whole heap of my friend and my brethren, them feel so I get mad through where I walk up and down, Rasta, barefoot, dreadlocks, you know, and I talk about like Selassie and all them something. Them never like that, you know. And say for that my mother tell me go to school, go do.
So you graduated from KT?
I don't know if you want to call it. Yes, I graduation, yes. Yeah.
And did you
I go work.
Yes. Where?
Well, we start out a little electronic place on Retirement Road. And we go to one place, go work one time, I don't know, something get shot in the place, because we had electrical work, and something get shot at the place, and the man called me, and I cuss, and I tell me bad Lord. So I just walk out. My mother begs, because my mother said, I must learn to suck salt through wooden spoon. Them too long time, they couldn't take it. And then I write my poem them in our room, and she did that, I must turn off her light, I think the poem can play light bill. And them see up there. So I go on till I get to work at telephone company. That time, don't have a tree or so. Them did have the exchange there. So, and then them used to send me out at different places during the exchange. I end up at Ocho Then we have an exchange at Watcherius. I end up at Watcherius. I used to take bus every morning, pay $1.50 to go to Watchery and $1.50 come back. And then I realized that I can't bother, you know. So I find a brethren up in a Shaw Park where they live in a little kind of bamboo hut and thing with a nice waterfall, which is really the waterfall that strike me. That time, I just relax now. You know, sometimes you sit down and you just relax, you have to disappear.
So you were locking your hair whilst you were employed to telephone company?
Yeah, but I did have to leave. Because now I realize that the 9 to 5 thing never hold me. Just like
so that was allowed for you to be locking your hair?
No, them not see that, man. Them not see that, you know. Them not see that. Watch, it's like your ear, if you that twist up your ear, dog. Yeah, that's it will look like it a lot, you understand? But the thing about it, that time I get $25 a week, you know. When me use a telephone come, that $25 a week me used to get, you know. I used to pay $1.50 for go down and watch and $1.50 come up. But I realized that time I pay about $100 a month for the house I live in. A big house, you know.
Certainly another exciting episode with Mutabaruka on eLive Unplugged. We take our final break. You're watching eLive Unplugged, the Mutabaruka edition. We're getting up close and personal with the stepping razor.
So tell me about writing poetry. When did you start doing that?
The poetry started at school. The poetry started in a Kingston Technical when a teacher named Miss Pusey, never forget her, an English teacher. She gave me an assignment to write a poem in a class. And I write a poem, birds are lovely things to see, just to see them flying free, birds with many colors. It's wonderful to see them flying for hours. And and then she tell me to stand up in the class and say it, and I say it, and she give me a tick. And I feel good because, wow, I write poetry and get a tick. So that kind of say, wow, this thing I can't work out a certain way. So when we start to adapt this black power idea, black power thinking now, the poem them shape into black movement, black consciousness and things. So the next poem I write about Chinese, I say China man go away no pick up out today. You know, I don't know if you didn't know say pick up out, what pick up out is. Maybe you're too young to hear about pick up out, but pick up out is like a gambling thing where the China man them used to have. And you buy a number and you get them play that. Just like when you see it on TV, them play drunk rod, them play dead dog and they bite. You know, the way that. So I look out against it because I realize a few black people so don't really buy this thing and I waste them time about it. So that was the second poem I write. And then we start to write poem them now and then I want to get some exposure, so I keep sending it to different places. I'm sending it to a Gleaner, I'm sending it to a Star, nobody now print them. So I send them go to this brethren named Johnny Golden. They have a golden printer down on his street. And them publish one of the poem them. And when them publish a poem now, it was so accepted that them asked them if I could have put a poem in there every week, every month, because it was a monthly magazine. It's like the Ebony of Jamaica, you know, entertainment, fashion, and all them things there. So I started put the poem them in there, and a little after I know him say, here I'm going to compile the poem them and I give him and put it in a book. And the first book named Outcry, with all of the poems that I used to give him for putting in the magazine. And then now, after we do the Outcry.
And whilst Outcry was being published, you were still selling Ital food?
Yeah, I did also know, I go to these, as I tell you about, I go to these little meetings, Black Power meetings, leftist meetings, and they make you read the poem, and so I stand up and read the poem them, and we read them in there. So that is how we used to first read the poem them until we get this exposure now to put it in our book. So when we put it in the book now, it lends itself to a wider vibes. People say, the first little poetry book of that kind that we publish in them time there. And then now, I read a poem, then they have a place named Zinc Fence, where Third World used to have on Dumfries Road. And we used to have functions in there, stage show, party and everything there. And we used to read things in there. And Martimo Plano, Elder Martimo Plano, who passed away. And me do this sound, this poem name every time I hear the sound.
Yeah.
You know, every time I hear the sound. And him recommend that to China them. China was the leader for Jimmy Cliff Band. And Jimmy Cliff did keep a big concert up at Summerton. And so them invite me up there to do the poem. And me I tell you, thousands of people up there and come out. And every time I hear the sound, and that was it. That was Mutabaruka now, the reggae artist start now, because it was so overwhelming that I end up at Cuba with Jimmy Cliff, and I end up on Sunsplash. First time I go up on Sunsplash now. That time I remember I get $2,000. I have to pay each man $400 for work. And 10% of the $2,000 to the daughter who did negotiate the $2,000 for me. So, she did Malika Lee with me. So we get 4 musicians at $800. 16. $1,600 I get a musician them. And she get $200. So me get end up with $200. I never mind it, you know, because that propelled me to do my first tour. The first Sunsplash me do. A woman in the audience where she'd go to a big festival in a UCLA.
In California.
You name the artists them. Dennis Brown, Third World, you name them, everybody there on it now. So me was like the only person nobody never see it on it. And a brother named Rasmo. Him influence time, he say yes. When I go up on the UCLA show, that was the beginning of reggae Rasta.
And that was the first time you were traveling?
No, the first time I traveled was with Jimmy Cliff. For go Cuba.
So already you had been a technician, you'd been a chef.
I was a poet too, in a school, yeah.
I know you're a reggae act.
Yes, it was yeah.
Tell me about
enough
Rasta.
things that, don't it?
Absolutely.
No, but that time was Rasta, you know.
Tell me about Rasta.
Well, we start Rastafari, all right, in our Black Power days. In the Black Power days, you have a group of youth in the school, in a Kingston Technical School. We used to sit in, down at the back. Some of the man them smoke ganja or sit down in a school and we attack. And
some of the man them, so you never smoke ganja?
No, I never smoke ganja yet, you know.
Yet?
But never, ever, ever. Never. I don't even know if I roll a spliff. People don't believe that. They look at me and say, Muta lie, you look at them eye. That's it. But, all right. What happened is that...
How come?
How come what?
You've never...
You know what, I'm going to tell you the history about that.
Yes, but I want to know how come you've never smoked.
I don't know. I just feel that... That means I never use it yet, you know. I just never smoke it yet.
So you use it to drink?
Yeah, man. I like vegetable, man. We used to cook it up like vegetable. You know, especially the green herbs. We have cook kalalo and rice and peas, man. You have fried with some... Anytime we don't eat that, man, we just sit down at the hillside and it's easy like Sunday, man. You know, but I don't like it one day, but... Yeah. And some youth now, they joined 12 tribe. What time it was the 12 tribe? It was Ethiopian World Federation.
Yes.
And we start to talk and look on Bible, this and Bible that. So I end up I go to the meeting around at Davis Lane in a trench town. So we see all these Rasta with red, gold, and green, and it just look nice to me and pretty. And I have search now. So we start to read the Bible. And we start read the Bible because God, who was the man, he used to name Vernon Carrington, because it wasn't 12 tribe at the time. He have this thing, read the Bible from Genesis 1 to Revelation 2, 1 chapter a day. Rebellious as me is now, me just nobody read it 1 chapter because I'm anxious to read after the whole life. So I just read it like an ordinary thing, but me never skip out nothing. I read it from Genesis to Revelation 2 times. And so now I start to get cemented into the idea of 12 tribe. But the Jesus thing I couldn't work out. When I hear them talk about Haile Selassie Jesus Christ, you know, I say, no, that not going to work out. Because I look still like Jesus, no, it's not a black thing. Because I come from that black power era, and I say, no, we're not a black, white Jesus thing. Even though they say Haile Selassie, I say, no, it's not going to work out for me.
Why not?
Why what?
Why it wouldn't work out?
Because we not deal with a white Jesus. We not go pray to no white Jesus. We not go have an image of white Jesus in my head. Because the black power man, no Marcus Garvey talk about the image of God. If say if the white man see God through a white spectacle, let him do it. If the Chinese want to see God through Chinese spectacle, let him do it. But we, though late it might be, must see God through our own spectacle, through the eyes of Ethiopia. That in the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey. So when we know all of them things, we couldn't really come to grips with this image and then transport it to this man. So we just say this is separate. It's not until we go to a bingy, I realize, oh, you can't separate it. By separating it, you just get rid of one image and just deal with the image of Haile Selassie and the consciousness where you derive from saying Haile Selassie.
Mutabaruka, congratulations on your Lifetime Achievement Award. Is what you're getting it for. All of the things together.
You know, say I get a OD CD the other day for what I'm called journalism and artistic expression.
Yes.
This one, the amount of interview I do, I feel I get it for the whole of my life. It's really, I've gotten other life achievement award, but this one special to me because it's my peers them where from years now every Wednesday and Thursday I see them. So for them to sit down in a group now and say, you know, say I'm Mutabaruka, we'll get this thing, and all of them decide say yes. You know, and then them go to my wife because she's part of the whole process of saying yes, and them conspire against me to do the whole thing without my listening authority and all these things. And yes, it's appreciated. It's appreciated. I will give thanks. We give thanks for Cabo, for our relentless move to have a person like me on the radio for 27 years. This month make 27 years I'm on RFM. With all the things I'm say on the radio. We still not get them in a problem yet.
Definitely on the cutting edge. He is Mutabaruka.